check out the Dread Exitibus. It's the new podcast we got going on. It's scripted fiction. It's really fun. Been working hard on that one too, and we will see you soon on the next episode of the Kentucky X Files. So take care of each other. We'll see you. Probably go into his origin story a little bit. Hang on, I'm going to show you that. I guess I understand the name. Let's look at him.
That was him in the beginning.
That's his little baby. That's a little cute Tulu.
I mean, he is pretty adorable.
He is, and then he was like,
Don't
hate
you
sharks
guys,
and fuck this dude too.
Don't you say that thing is cute? It's a murderer. That little cute little thing grew up to be a murderer. Why'd you do that?
What? Oh, I clicked the wrong picture.
The timing was fantastic.
I was trying. That's weird. So that brings me to another conspiracy here.
What are we doing?
Perhaps OJ is part octopus.
Okay.
Or they missed an opportunity by naming him Cute Thulu instead of OJ. Because he's orange shoes, OJ. You know what I mean? It's a stretch. I admit it's a stretch. It's fine.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's thinking looking at this dude, though. He's like, God, if you were a fucking shark, dude.
He's like, if this this barrier wasn't in my way, I would have squeezed your head until it pops out.
What if you're walking through there at night doing like maintenance or some janitorial stuff, and this thing just pounced on you? Bah!
Take a look at this thing.
Woo! Yeah, that's a big old bastard right there.
That's a big one. I know there's a little forced perspective in there, but that is still a big damn octopus.
They do. They look alien.
Yeah.
You know?
Ugh.
Too much like a spider?
Not that. It's just, I hate the open ocean because I don't know what's...
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that can just pull you under.
Yeah, the ocean's it's something. But yeah, here we go. Let me
it's not meant for us.
Like,
add this one here.
I'd be screwed if Waterworld happened. The only way I would survive if Kevin Costner was there.
Save me, Kevin Costner.
Save me, Kevin Costner. Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it. That's a good movie, man. They really fucking people really like shit on that one, but I liked it.
I think that when it came out recently, it would have done really well.
Yeah. What is this shit?
It's just $6. It's only a year, man.
Well, they're trying to get you to subscribe.
I'm not subscribing to your shit. I was trying to see that. See that picture?
No.
Nope.
Oh, did it go off? Okay. Hang on. Damn it. Okay, so this top right picture is what I'm looking at here. I can't zoom it in any further. That sucks. Yeah, that's our cephalopods.
All right.
That's all of them. I mean, if you think about biodiversity, they themselves definitely add to the larger scale of things, but they're the only ones that evolved this way. And you think of like all life on Earth, like that's a very tiny group.
And that's the
Right.
only isn't that the only creature that actually has tentacles?
Yeah.
Don't jellyfish have tentacles?
Oh yeah, I think they do.
But I thought they couldn't move those.
Yeah, I don't think they're articulable.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that
Don't the tentacles are what stings the shit out of you, don't they?
Yeah.
Dude, you could step on one. You can step on a dead one on the beach and it'll sting the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's like it just touches you. And it's like
yeah.
You're stuck.
Like,
I'm glad bees don't have that. They actually have to put some work in. You know what I mean?
And that's just a weird sea creature.
Really strange evolutionary path, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. When you think about like all the species of everything else that's out there, the 4 cephalopods is not a lot at all.
It's weird. Yeah. The thing that cracks me up too is that I still love this, is that the giant squid was like made up.
Right.
And now we're like, well, about that.
Yeah.
You know. And then what was it, the whale? There was a whale that showed up with gigantic tentacle burns on it.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck grabbed him? You know what I mean?
I think like out of all these like giant creatures ever like depicted that we've seen, I feel like the plausible ones are more in the ocean, because the ocean is like, you got to think of like the food source it has to have.
Yeah.
For it being that big, the ocean is just by far a smorgasbord. Like, it's a buffet 24/7.
Yeah.
All the time. So like it's not going to lose food.
Yeah.
The only thing it would ever lose food is like if there was thousands upon thousands of these giant creatures in the ocean, but I don't think there are that many. But for the most part, yeah.
Okay, so check this out. This is a giant whale with tentacle burns on him.
Wow.
See that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one showed up recently, and because they were like, I guess they were speculating like what it was, and then this guy shows up, and it's like, oh,
the tentacle's still stuck to him.
Fucking tentacles still stuck to him. Yeah,
and we don't know what portion of that is. You know,
no,
it looks like the tip of it.
Yeah,
tapers off.
Yeah, but like we don't
know how long
up.
Yeah,
broken off. Like it could continue another 8 feet for all we know.
What was that one? Like, I thought there was one that was measured. It was like 27 feet.
Yeah. What was the biggest one they've seen so far?
Yeah, it's like 400,000 miles, just like the caves.
59 feet is the largest squid we've seen so far.
Wow.
And they got a picture of him. Hang on.
This makes you wonder, how did that tentacle get tore off?
I don't know, but
barrel roll?
I mean, it's in the water. You know what I mean? Like, you're stuck to him. You're just going to roll around with him, wouldn't you?
What if, what if the whale realized that's the squid right there, by the way?
That's the 59-footer?
Yeah, it's a big one.
God, I wish we had some perspective.
I know. Mm-hmm. There's like this big thing right here. I guess that's how they baited it up or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, but.
See, that's why. Massive. That's 100% why I don't like the ocean.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that would be my luck. I'd just be out in the middle of the ocean, enjoying life, fishing, and that thing just capsized my boat.
I mean, look at the size of that one.
Right.
Yeah, hell to the motherfucking no.
That
Right.
thing's a unit.
Yeah, dude. I like that they're so big that they're so goddamn big now that they have several different classifications of them.
Right.
There's like colossal squids now. There's giant squids. Colossals are even bigger than giants.
Huge motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Squids. Nope. I am not ever getting in the ocean-sized squids.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
like
this.
like the classification keeps going up, and
I know they term the term kraken is meant for a squid bigger than a colossal, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we're at the point now where they're like, yeah, we
Okay.
have those too.
That's a diver underneath of it. Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
dude,
He's just swimming
I
up
know.
to it. He's like, hey, what's up, squid?
Like, do they not like? Is this like a whole shark thing? Like the sharks really don't actually like us. They just think that we're a certain they think we're like a seal or something. That's why they attack us.
I can't help but think that this squid is dead.
It's moving. It's moving
Yeah, I
its
guess it-
tentacles.
Yeah.
It looks like it's shedding.
Yeah, it looks rough, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. 2.5 meter giant squid. Well, that's impossible. Nobody knows what meters are.
Last week, myself working on site, eating.
Well,
Let's see. What's this guy? What's this guy got? He's look at that shit. That's scary as hell.
Yeah.
So Edie was the first person who ever got footage of a live how they eat, but from these little clips about
Wow.
their behavior or their habitats or how.
Look at that.
And it's gone.
It comes up, like checks it out, and it's like, okay. Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. That shit is actually there. That shit is swimming around right now in the ocean.
That's kind of like what I'm saying. It's like I know that we've kind of like we went over it a long time ago, and we even like went over it like a bit. We thought we found some new evidence, but the Loch Ness monster or something similar to it. Like I know that we've kind of in a way debunked it, and I really don't want to bring up how we debunked that on our end.
Yeah.
I feel like people will know if they've actually seen some of the.
Yeah.
But it's believable. Like things like that could survive. Don't you think something like that type of creature could
Honestly
survive?
think that shit like this is why somebody would say like there's no way there's a Loch Ness monster, but in the back of their mind they're like, well, is there?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck, you know. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
After the shit that you see them discovering all the time, it's like, dude, maybe. I mean, you guys seen those like fucking groupers that are like the size of a goddamn Volkswagen?
Yes. Those things are huge.
It's like, dude, he don't got to worry about sharks. He eats the sharks.
Yeah, the Goliath grouper.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, those things are unreal. Like, people are terrified of sharks, but sharks aren't the only thing in the ocean that is like,
yeah,
people are food.
Dude, watching them divers and those giant groupers coming up to him, I'm like, oh god, he gonna get ate.
Or the sunfish.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. The sunfish is enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
heavy. Isn't it the heaviest bony fish?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Sunfish. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I watched a video recently where these people they reeled one in. They got one, and this was crazy because this thing was massive. Like it would have been a record breaker, and they got it. They got it out of the water, and when they finally hoisted this thing up, it had a gigantic bite taken out of it, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like what ate that? That thing's massive. You know?
That would be my cue to leave.
Yeah. Did you guys notice that great white sharks are getting bigger? I mean, I don't know that they're actually getting bigger, but it seems like every year there's a new report where they're like, "Oh yeah, a new 28-footer was spotted off of the coast of California. Here's the video."
Right.
And it's like, I can remember like a few years ago them being like, "Dude, we found a 20-footer."
Right.
And it's like, damn, that's a big ass shark, dude. That's 20 feet long. That's a big old son of a bitch.
What's the size of the megalodon?
Oh god, the megalodon was what, 50 feet?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
It was it the size of like a whale?
Yeah, it says the largest specimens were 58.7 feet long.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Do you think any of those still exist?
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm just saying we only need Jason Statham.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. They said that the scientists accept the estimates for the megalodon's maximum size, millions of years ago, between the 70 and 100 foot at their max out.
Repeat that last part.
70 to 100 feet would be the absolute biggest specimens.
That's a big shark.
That's
like, don't even take a boat out there.
Mm-mm.
But you think of how big the mouth would have to be on a creature that size.
Good God.
I've seen fucking pictures of like the people standing in the mouth of like said. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that was like for something like dinosaur wise. Like it was I can't remember. Like, but I'm pretty sure like the shape of it looked like the jaws of a shark.
That it was a reproduction of it, because that's the only thing we have is teeth.
Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Not that I'm aware of, no, because the bones don't survive in salinated water.
Oh, okay.
They dissolve.
Do you guys know why the megalodon made it? It was so successful. It is literally because there was no giant killer whales.
That makes sense.
If there would have been giant killer whales back then, we probably wouldn't even know about the megalodon at all. We'd be like, yeah. So I don't know if you guys have seen any of that shit, but there's like killer whales right now that they're watching, that they're like following and studying. And these killer whales literally find the biggest great whites they can and just kill them.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they live up to their name.
I was gonna say you can't argue that their name isn't right.
Yeah, they're hunting killer whales and they're attacking vessels.
Yeah,
they're coming after people.
Yeah. Where's the one here? There was one I saw. It was a video. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't already send you guys this because, dude, this is crazy. This killer whale literally finds great white sharks and just fucks them up. Like, it's like, like you're bored. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just swimming around, man. I'm like, oh, there's a shark. And then, boom.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The shark was like, oh, shit. Look at that, dude.
Barely had time to react.
Yeah. Apparently, this this killer whale just completely enjoys just demolishing fucking sharks. That's an eerie sight right there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just out there enjoying your cruise, and then all of a sudden your boat's surrounded by killer whales.
Yeah.
Is that a piece of the boat?
Looks like it.
That guy's in a little raft, little blow up raft.
Dude, could you imagine what the whales are thinking if you're out there like a kayak? You're out there in a little canoe, you know, just like paddling, and they're probably like, look at this motherfucker.
Right.
Let's freak him out. You want to kill him? Nah, just let him be. We'll scare him to death. Watch. And they just come up close to him, like, sup, man?
Are
Nice
there any instances of whales killing people out of captivity? I know that in captivity they move those things around like Catholic priests, you know.
It says that there's not really even though they are absolutely formidable animal, there has been no documented cases of killer whales attacking a human being in the wild.
Right.
So maybe we're just like, I don't know, maybe they just like look at us and they're like, I'm not gonna kill a little stupid. His name is supposed to be in the water. You know what I mean?
Right.
I tell you what, though, it's a bad day to be a seal out in the ocean. I'd hate to be a seal.
Yeah.
They'll straight up turn your fucking. I've seen them where they broke the ice, dude, and flip them out into the water to eat them. I'm like, bro, that's not fair.
Right.
Yeah.
Or where they play with them, where they launch them up out of the water.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Evil bastards.
Is it safe to swim with orcas? It says here they are usually friendly to humans, or they may just be indifferent to you, but they usually won't harm you unless you do something to stress them out.
Oh.
There
are rules.
Wow.
They stressed me out just being next to me. Okay, I won't stress you out. You just fuck right off.
Yeah. A couple 1,000 pounds of muscle just floating out there in the water.
Yeah.
You know, with teeth.
This here, captive orcas have killed 4 people. 3 were done by the same orca.
Yeah.
Yeah. Telikum. Yeah.
Yep.
Telikum
That's the one that kept moving around.
Yeah. Did Telikum die, or is he still around?
I'm not sure.
Wonder if somebody has a record of that. I'd like to know what happened to Telikum.
Didn't they rename him too?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He died 2017 in SeaWorld. That's a bummer. Yeah. It says wow, man. Yeah, Telikum. He returned to performing in 2011, but they were no longer in the pool with him. You know,
imagine not.
Yeah. So that they wouldn't put hands on him anymore. So he had high pressure water hoses to massage him and stuff. It's so fucked, man. You'd almost think that just leaving him in the wild would have been the smarter move here.
Right.
He died of a lung infection due to bacterial pneumonia. That's a bummer. Yeah, I think it's crazy because it's like the whole SeaWorld thing, you know, and all that, and the treatment of the orcas, and you know, keeping them in captivity. And it's like you kind of go back to the beginning there, start with the name, killer whale, and then your thought is, we need to capture one of these and train it.
Right.
This is going to be badass. What's the worst that can happen? It's like a big dolphin. No
Yeah.
big deal. And then, turns out killer whales like to be free. They even figured out that the brain of the killer whale, he does feel trauma. They do feel depression.
Yeah.
They feel the basic self-awareness of any of those type of animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's there's telltale signs too, and they're like where the dorsal fin starts laying over and
Yeah.
things like that.
I just saw that picture. His dorsal fin laid over. I wonder how long into his life that happened, like when that started.
I think I saw a documentary on him, like maybe 5 months ago, and I want to say by the time he killed his second person, it was laying over. So it didn't take long.
That's crazy. This is kind of weird. Tommy Lee of Motley Crue actually was on the forefront of battling SeaWorld to get the killer whales released back into the wild. I did not know this. He wrote a letter to the president of SeaWorld, Terry Prather, saying that he referred to Talikum as SeaWorld's chief sperm bank. And he said, I hope it doesn't take another death for SeaWorld to realize it shouldn't frustrate these smart animals by keeping them confined in tanks. Way to go, Tommy Lee. Holy shit, I did not know that.
I mean, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I had no idea he was actually actively, against it or whatever.
Right.
It's pretty badass. Yeah, it's fucking sad though. They should leave the fuckers in the wild, man. You know why? Because who the fuck else is going to take out all those sharks?
Right.
Yeah.
We need them.
Killer whales are out there doing a job for everybody. You go to jump in the water, the killer whale's like, hold up there, little guy. Let me go take a look first. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're okay. I'll let you swim in a minute. And he's just touching your face with his little flipper, his big flipper. So it's like your whole face. You're like, thank you, killer whale.
Why are all these killer whales like not killer whales, but just aliens, Bigfoot, killer whales? They just their face.
That's how they communicate. By face touching.
I don't think I like this.
Well,
I feel like we're trailing off here, so I
think we need to get out of here. This is crazy. This got all kinds of wacky.
That's what they call us, the Wacky X-Files.
Yep. So by the time this end of this episode drops, it'll be about the time that some other things should be dropping. Right?
Let's just leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's about 3 weeks away.
Okay, this is gonna sound kind of dicky, but I'm afraid to announce it. Based on events.
Yes, but we have seen the product.
Yeah. Okay, one way or another, that shit's getting released on May 3rd. You actually get to see how many episodes ago was we talking about this?
It was before
last year.
The season finale, wasn't it?
Yeah. So last year at some point we brought up to you guys out there that we went down and we recorded some music at this place called the Masterpiece Theater with the band Rector. And those videos are finally getting put up. So you'll either see them on Masterpiece Theater's YouTube channel. You can look that up. Or if they force our hands.
We do have possession of the videos at this point.
We
so.
have them. So, yeah. Other things to check out would be, definitely check out Monster Peace Theater around May 3rd. I heard that was the date I was given. May 3rd is going to be the first song put up, and then they're going to go after that. What else we got? Dread Exodibus stuff. There will be all kinds of new stories coming. We're going to try to ramp up a little bit more as we go along. Me and Ty picked the two fucking like most detailed stories to work on at the same time, so they're taking longer. So look out for that. They might even be out already by the time you see this. I don't know, but so check that shit out. Check out the boys there at Foretold Fiction. Them guys are doing their thing. That shit's great. Jason, voice actor, just got married, I saw. So congratulations to him. This is going to be way after the fact. But I don't got anything else, guys. You guys got anything else to plug? I got nothing.
I like toast.
He likes toast, folks.
Okay.
Just remember, walk up to somebody and touch their face.
Don't touch their face. Especially if you don't know them.
Touch their face.
Don't touch. Nope. Can we just end this? Because I'm getting...
Yeah, let's do it. Take care of each other out there. We'll see you.
Well, he just interrupting kiss.
We should have all did our thing at the end at the same time on that.
All right.
It just keeps going. It's like, okay.
Take your same place.
Click that button because we're just going to keep continuing this.
Yeah. I got to do some editing. I got to do all the stuff. We got to, we've got to get all the face touching in. It's going to be great. It's tacos.